Hi, welcome to our reading for June 2018. Now remember, it's a general reading, so see what feels right for you. See which sign symbols, bells, whistles, messages, energies resonate for you and bring you clarity to what you're wondering, concerned, confused, inquiring, dreaming, and praying about. We are all spiritual. We are all psychic. We are all children of God, but we're not all going through the same thing at the same time, at the same pace. This could clarify the past. It could shed light into the future or be right in sync with the now. In the end, always use your logic and intuition together to make sound decisions based in love for the highest and greatest good of everybody, so we're all uplifted in love. See how it feels for you. If you want a more in-depth look at your month, check out your sun, moon, and rising sign videos. And if you get a chance, try to check out the musical playlist that I put below. See if there's something personal for you in the lyrics, in the music, or just enjoy the tunes. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful month. I hope this reading is helpful. I love you so much, and I'll see you in a moment. Taurus, welcome to our reading for Taurus, sun, moon, and rising. Let's begin. Let's get some clarity on the energies coming through in June 2018. Now, the random shuffle Pandora song that came through for Taurus was The Tune by Wax Taylor. So I'm going to put that song below for you guys. Now let's begin the reading. We're going to start with the Life Purpose Oracle cards. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, our higher self, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. We're going to start with one card, get some clarification on life purpose, career, day-to-day activities, and how you can best place your energy in June. And author is coming through for Taurus. So this is cool. You need to write down those ideas, those inspirations that come to you, perhaps again and again. This makes me think of a diary or a journal. So maybe this is something that you write just for you, or maybe it's something bigger, a novel, a song, something that connects to an audience. So I feel like it starts small. It starts with a title. It starts with one thing that you write down. You know, if you have an idea, you have a conversation, you have something that you're thinking about, writing it down makes it tangible. It's the first step. So maybe some of you have a book coming through. I just thought of romance and it made me think of that song, If You Could Read My Mind. I'll find that song and I'll put it below for you guys. Author, you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. So this could be for an audience, maybe a specific audience, a niche, a children's book, a romance novel, a how-to book, maybe something you are an expert at, or you have a lot of experience. Maybe you have awesome life experience and you need to write it down, even if it's just for you. I feel like it is healing. I feel like it's healing to you and others. So I keep thinking of a journal and a diary. I think there's a song by Pink called Dear Diary. I'll find that song and I'll put it below for you guys. So maybe it starts with just some notes, you know, putting something on a post-it, writing something down, taking it out of the ether and making it tangible. Start small. You don't have to write the whole novel in a night, but maybe once you start, once you get the ball rolling, it all just flows. So see where this energy flows, where the words inspire you, how you inspire others. I keep hearing how to, so maybe there's something that you do that you can teach others about, make a connection with others. There's flowers here. Maybe flowers are important. The rose. She's also sitting inside, and it looks like the angel is helping her out or overseeing what she's writing. So pay attention to your own inner guidance system, those nudges, those urges that you get, those little ideas, those whispers, you know. sometimes the best inspiration comes through a whisper. You know, that thing that keeps coming back. So if you think of something multiple times, write it down, pursue it, put energy into it and do something about it. Not everybody is an author, but there's something important coming through in June where you need to write it down. So even if it's just for you, write it down. See the pattern that unfolds before you. Maybe you're doing a dream journal or writing down synchronicities, cool things that happen to you every day. And when you look back, you realize how much happens to you, how many miracles actually occur in your world, small or large. I keep hearing experience as well. So maybe you're writing about something that you went through, or you're having an interesting or hard or cool experience right now, and it's important for you to look back maybe later on in the future. Maybe you're working something out through words. So when I think of words, and I go to music, I always think of Jason Mraz. He has amazing words. He also uses his voice like an instrument. So maybe you need to speak. Maybe you're doing public speaking as well. Maybe it starts with writing down the bullet points, the main ideas, and then the speech flows from there. You have a good outline to work with. So you have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. Maybe some of you have a blog or do something online. Maybe something like that. Maybe you thought of starting something like a YouTube channel or, I don't know, some kind of, maybe you do web design or app design. Maybe you design something. So I feel like you're being creative. Maybe an app is important for you. Maybe there's an app where you can learn something. That made me think of learning a different language as well. So maybe some of you are learning a new language, or you translate, maybe something like that. Maybe some of you have really beautiful, I feel like a lot of Tauruses have gorgeous voices. I mean, the Taurus sign rules the neck, and I feel like I always compliment people on their voice and then find out they're a Taurus. So maybe it's your particular speech, the way you present something, your actual voice that's important. Maybe you can read books aloud and do that as a side business. Or, yeah, that's cool. Or maybe you can listen to a book, audio, you know, and maybe that brings an idea that inspires you. This is pretty cool. So writing something down, becoming an author, being published. Maybe some of you are getting published or doing something with self-publishing. It makes me think of those cool books that you can get published that have a lot of pictures as well. So maybe you have the pictures, or you're an artist and you just need a few words. Maybe your art speaks for itself, your photography speaks for itself, but you just need a little guideline, you know, something at the bottom to bring it all together. So that's pretty cool, Taurus. Author is coming through. Pay attention to those nudges, those whispers, those inspirations that you keep thinking about, and write them down so you don't forget them. I want to say put it on your refrigerator or your mirror. Maybe affirmations are important. There's a song by Savage Garden. I think it's called Affirmation. I'll put that below for you guys. So let's move along. I'm going to pull a card from a brand new tarot deck that I just got. I was drawn to this deck. It's amazing. Every card has two sides, two perspectives. It's called the Vice Versa Tarot. So let's get clarity for Taurus on energies coming through in June. Clarity on author. You have a book inside of you that wishes to be expressed. Make the time to write it. I feel like you have to actually change something in your schedule. Make some time to you know, write down your thoughts. Start a journal. Maybe a little pocket of time in the morning or in the evening. Or maybe whenever you get a chance. But I feel like you should put some blocks of time away for just you. Even if it's just reading a good book. You know, maybe there's something that you read and in the future you become an author or you start something, but maybe it starts with something else that you read. All right, let's see. Let's get clarity for Taurus. And Taurus, we have the Queen of Cups coming through. She's beautiful. She has this gorgeous, like, jade throne in the middle of the ocean, and she's just serene and calm and very sexy. So this could be you. This could be somebody else you know. Usually the Queen of Cups is a water sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio-like energy. She's very psychic. She's in tune with her emotions. She's nurturing. She helps others work through their emotions. She's been through experiences. She's been hurt in the past, but she learns from them, she grows from them, and she doesn't drudge along everything with her in the next experience. So there's one side that's the day and one side that's night. I'll show you this. So maybe something is becoming clear. You know, the sun will rise again. You will see the light in a situation. And if it's dark, if the situation is covered or hidden, trust your own inner guidance system. Trust your gut. Trust those feelings that you have about something, if it's good or if it's not good for you. So she could be coming into your world to help you through something. I feel like she has an offer. I think with this queen, her chalice is actually for scrying. So maybe you work with crystals or scrying. It makes me think of dowsing energy. It also makes me think of, I want to say, well water. You know, the person that can find the water underneath the surface of the earth. So maybe something is deep and it's coming to the surface, reaching the surface. I want to say she's kind of playful too. She's sexy, she's sensitive. Sometimes she's a little too sensitive, a little too touchy, a little too emotional if she's going through something and she's giving from an empty plate. If she's helping everybody else out so much that she's not bringing that nurturing energy back to herself, she could be a little moody. But I feel like she's very giving. So let's get clarity on the Queen of Cups and author for Taurus. I keep hearing hunches. So pay attention to your hunches, your gut feelings about something, how to navigate a situation. Decide with your heart. You know, put your heart into something. Let's see, we're going to pull a card from the Angel Tarot, get clarity for the Queen of Cups and author for Taurus. She's also barefoot, so maybe the sea or the ocean or water is important for Taurus. Taking a vacation, taking a walk on the beach, going swimming. I feel like the salty breeze, the salty air is important, and I feel like the sand has a lot of quartz, so maybe crystals or stones, minerals, gems are important. Maybe you make jewelry or you work with mineral energy. Maybe minerals are important. It makes me think of vitamins too. The seashells are here, so maybe something, I don't know, I just thought of wind chimes when I looked at the seashells. So maybe wind chimes are important. Seashells, maybe something is hidden, something is hiding away or tucked away and you have to discover something. Let's get clarity on the Queen of Cups and author for Taurus. And we have the moon. Okay, so the moon is coming through. This is Major Arcana number 18. So the moon is definitely tapping into your instincts and intuition. It's seeing in the dark. So something could be under the surface, under the covers. Sometimes the moon is a sexy energy going on. Sometimes it's a secret energy coming through. So maybe you have a secret, or secrets will be revealed. Maybe something is coming to the surface, coming to light, and now you know where to go. When I see the moon, I think of walking in the woods at night. You know, you hear a rustle in the woods and you think it's a big monster, but it was just a little bird, or it was just a little, I would say chipmunk or something like that. Like, not everything is what it appears to be. Something could be in the shadows. Something could be in the illusion. So pierce through the illusions and see something for how it really is. Look what's under the covers somewhere. You know, there's a raccoon here and a little Pomeranian. Oh, it's so cute. So your companion energy, a companion is coming through, something there for you. And the raccoon makes me think of instinct. Maybe the moonlight is important. That makes me think of crystals. You can charge crystals in the moonlight, cleanse them in the moonlight and the sun. But it's learning to see in the dark here. So 18, the moon is Archangel Haniel. The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, and face your fears and grow stronger. So I'm thinking of like when you hear a weird sound in the woods or at night and you think it's one thing, but it's actually just an animal. You know, like I'm thinking of a cat. Sometimes cats in the moonlight make some weird ass noises and they sound like something really weird out there, but it's just a cat. So make sure you see something as it actually is and not through the shadows. So step by step, follow your own inner guidance system here. I want to say it could be romantic energy coming through with the moon. You know, I keep thinking of a bed and under the covers, so maybe there's a secret romance or like a secret crush that you have. Maybe it's this queen. Maybe somebody has a secret crush on you and they just give you little hints, but they're afraid to talk to you, or that's you just giving little hints. So pay attention how you feel about something. Speak your truth. Be clear with communication. You know, the moon eventually goes away and the sun is out. Sometimes the sun and the moon are out at the same time. So maybe there's a sun, moon, yin, yang, masculine, feminine energy coming through. But the moon is usually a feminine energy. It's also the ebb and the flow, the tides. You know, we are made up of so much water, and think of how the ocean changes with the moon. The moon is a very powerful planet or moon. So maybe your moon sign is really important, or somebody else's moon sign is important. I feel like the moon sign is, it's like when you get a phone call and you hear some news, it's how you instantly react to something before you have time to process it. So maybe somebody reacted really fast because of information or something that came through, and they have to still process something. The moon also makes me think of the new moon and the full moon. So the new moon is a good time to begin something, to start something, and the full moon is completion energy. This could also be the feminine cycle being important. Maybe you need to write down your days or something like that, or you're helping a younger energy deal with their first feminine cycle. That was kind of random. All right, so we have the moon. It could be secrets, something that's hidden, coming to light. Follow your own inner guidance system. Follow your gut. Be true to yourself, and you're going to get through whatever it is. The sun will come out. So let's get more clarity for the moon, major arcana 18. That brings us to a 9 too. So that makes me think of completion, or you're almost complete with something. And the beautiful, sexy Queen of Cups here. And author. We're going to move along to the Sacred Traveler oracle cards. These are also new, so let's get one card, get clarity for Taurus on the Moon and the Queen of Cups and Author. The opportunity to improve your plans. I feel like you're doing something different. Something didn't work out in the past, or it's not working out now, but you can do it a different way. You can go through a different door. You can approach that person or that situation a different way. If you approached somebody in a conversation, or there was an argument or something and you got the wrong reaction, or you were the reaction, maybe there's a different approach. So progress can be made. I think that's our card. What is that one? There's two here. You have miracles and traveling lightly. So simplify your life and expect the wondrous to emerge. So miracles are coming through. Make a wish. Be careful what you wish for. There's also a new moon energy here. And simplify your life. I didn't expect two to come through, but they're popping out for you guys, Taurus. So travel lightly. So don't take that baggage with you. If something's not working for you anymore, change it. It's time to make a change. Do something different. Just bring what's important with you. You know, the lessons, the important things. Maybe you're actually traveling and you need to just take on a small carry-on. You know, don't bring that big suitcase with you. Just take something small. It says this way. So let's see what these cards are. Traveling lightly is simplify your life, getting rid of the clutter. So release what doesn't support you. A busy life and the accumulation of more than you need creates static. Clear internal and external clutter. Do what matters and release the rest to find peace, grace, and stillness. Simplify your life. Otherwise, it's difficult to hear the voice of the Creator. Create time to rest and rejuvenate. So maybe you need a vacation. You keep getting the take time out energy, but you need to make it happen. The sacred traveler wants you to know on the journey, we often gather things that don't support us. It's time to say goodbye to fellow travelers, situations, and objects that don't bring out the best in you. Keep what works and let go of the rest. Doing what is essential and releasing everything else is the fastest way to align with the tranquil vibration of the spiritual realm. Clear things from your schedule and do not advance your life forward. Even a small amount of this cleansing can make an immense difference. All right, so you need to clear away the clutter and don't drag the baggage with you. And then we have miracles. This is beautiful. So there are miracles coming through. I think that goes back to the journal I was saying in the beginning, how write down those small and large miracles that are happening in your world, and you can actually see how often it happens. How magical they are. So miracles is expect the wondrous to emerge. Let me let you see these cards. Hold on. Okay, and this one. Just around the bend, a miracle is waiting to happen. Release fear and uncertainty, and majestic wonders wait to unfold for you. This is also releasing fear here. Watch for them and embrace them. Some come in unlikely form. Trust that all is unfolding for your highest good. Expect miracles in your life. The sacred traveler wants you to know what is expected tends to be realized. What is expected tends to be realized. The more you become aware of the small marvels in your life, the more they will grow in magnitude. Celebrate and cherish them more when they appear, no matter how small they may seem. You know, when you're thinking about that thing and you're talking about something with somebody and it appears in your actual world, that is a miracle. That's a sign, it's a synchronicity that's important. There could be a message there or a pattern there for you. The more you notice, the more it happens. What others see as ordinary, the sacred the sacred traveler sees as wondrous. Look at your life in a new way. Let go of fear and expectations and allow the Creator to solve your challenges in mysterious and wonderful ways. Don't limit the way you think miracles can happen in your life. All is well. So don't put a lid on that box. Keep it open and see what comes through. See what happens, what evolves, what changes in your world. I feel like you just have to change a little tweak, a little something different. Make some time for you. Take care of yourself. Don't bottle up your emotions, you know. Have some you time, Taurus. All right, I hope this reading was helpful. I love you very much. I hope you have a beautiful June, and I'll see you soon. Bye.